I'm Miss Christy from Pamunkey Regional Library's Atlee branch. Thank you for coming to our online story time today. It's so nice to share these stories with you and your family. So, let's go ahead and get started. Our first story is a really neat one called Joe McDonald Had a Garden. You may remember Old McDonald had a farm. Well, this is sort of like that. So when you hear me saying E-I-E-I-O, you sing along too. Now, Joe McDonald Had a Garden is by Mary Quattlebaum. And we would like to thank the publisher for letting us read this book online. It is published by Dawn Publications. Joe McDonald had a garden, E-I-E-I-O. And in that garden was some sun, E-I-E-I-O. With a glow, glow here and a glow, glow there. Here a glow, there a glow, everywhere a glow, glow. Joe McDonald had a garden, E-I-E-I-O. And in that garden was some soil, E-I-E-I-O. With a dig, dig here and a dig, dig there. Everywhere a dig, dig. Joe McDonald had a garden, E-I-E-I-O. And in that garden was a worm. Look at the little worm. With a wiggle, wiggle here and a wiggle, waggle there. Here a wiggle, there a wiggle, everywhere a wiggle, wiggle. Joe McDonald had a garden, E-I-E-I-O. And in that garden she planted some seeds, E-I-E-I-O. With a pat, pat here and a pat, pat there. Here a pat, there a pat, everywhere a pat, pat. Joe McDonald had a garden, E-I-E-I-O. And in that garden she had some water, E-I-E-I-O. With a sprinkle, sprinkle here and a sprinkle, sprinkle there. Here, sprinkle there, sprinkle everywhere, sprinkle, sprinkle. Joe McDonald had a garden, E-I-E-I-O. And in that garden flew a bird. Is it a little pretty bird? E-I-E-I-O. With a flit, flit here and a flit, flit there. Here a flit, there a flit, everywhere a flit, flit. Joe McDonald had a garden, E-I-E-I-O. And in that garden sprouted plants, E-I-E-I-O. With a grow, grow here and a grow, grow there. Here a grow, there a grow, everywhere a grow, grow. Joe McDonald had a garden, grow and oh! Look how tall everything grew. And in that garden she had some food, E-I-E-I-O. With a pick, pick here and a pick, pick there. Here a pick, there a pick, everywhere a pick, pick. Joe McDonald had a garden, E-I-E-I-O. And in that garden she made a treat, E-I-E-I-O, with a yum-yum here and a yum-yum there, here a yum, there a yum, everywhere a yum-yum. Joe McDonald had a garden, E-I-E-I-O. And then that garden had a rest, E-I-E-I-O, with a shh here and a shh there, here a shh, there a shh, everywhere a shh. Joe McDonald had a garden, E-I-E-I-O. And to that garden came the spring, E-I-E-I-O, with a glow here and a dig there, with a wiggle here and a pat there, with a sprinkle here and a flit there, with the grow here and a pick there. Here a yum, there a yum, everywhere a yum. Joe McDonald had a garden, E-I-E, hello. Hello to a very pretty garden and a fruitful garden that gave good vegetables. Whoa. Now, who do we know? This is a very old poem. If you know it, please sing it along with me. It's somebody who had a garden. So think, Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and copper shells and pretty maids all in a row. Now, Mary had a garden. Does anybody know what else Mary had? Mary had a little lamb. Look at the little lamb. Now let's sing this song about Mary and her little lamb. If you don't know, just listen close and learn. This is a very old song. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, his fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, Mary went, Mary went. Everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. He followed her to school one day, school one day, school one day. He followed her to school one day, which was against the rules. It made the children laugh and play, laugh and play, laugh and play. Made the children laugh and pray to see a lamb at school. The end. And now we're back with another story about a garden. This one is called Counting in the Garden. Beautiful colors in the illustrations. This is by Kim Parker. And we want to thank the publisher, Orchard Books of New York, for letting us read this. This is called Counting in the Garden, so be ready to count. Look at all these beautiful colors. So, one cat purring in the garden. Can you see him? What's next? Two turtles kneading in the leaves. Three dogs frolicking in the posies. Four bunnies finding love in the shade. Five dragonflies darting between the daisies. They're really hidden in there. 6 ladybugs tiptoeing along a stem. 7 birds nesting above the blossoms. There they are. 8 bumblebees buzzing in the blooms. Can you find them? Nine inchworms inching toward the petals. Now this one is hard. Take your time and see if you can find them. Let's see if we found them all. 1, 2, 3. Look at this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They were hiding really well. And let's see what 10 is. 10 butterflies flitting among the flowers. Now those are hard to find too. Take your time and look and see what you see. Lots of pretty butterflies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, counting in the garden from 1 to 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The end. I hope you like that. Very pretty book. Now, if you remember, I always like to do the Itsy-Bitsy Spider with you guys. So we're going to try to do that. So let's sing along and do your motions. Let's get started. The Itsy-Bitsy Spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the Itsy-Bitsy Spider went up the spout again. Yay! Now, I like to do it again and talk about the Itsy-Bitsy Spider, who is the Itsy-Bitsy Spider's cousin. So let's do that one. Don't forget to say Itsy-Bitsy instead of Itsy-Bitsy. The Itsy-Bitsy Spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the Itsy-Bitsy Spider went up the spout again. Yay! Now we have one more book. This one has really pretty pictures too. And it is just about someone talking to their garden. This is by Barbara Brenner. It's called Good Morning Garden. And we'd like to thank their publisher, which is Northward Press, for letting us read this book online. Some pretty flowers. Look at that big bee. Good morning, sun. Good morning, sky. Good morning, orange butterfly. drinking dew. You see him? He's drinking the dew in the morning. Good morning, blue delphinium, purple phlox, and pink hollyhocks. These are the hollyhocks. Good morning, bee balm and bumblebees. Good morning, cherries on cherry trees and blackberries on bushes. Good morning to plants with funny names: cowvetch, goat's beard, sneezeweed, and dogbane. Those are some funny names. And don't forget forget-me-not. These pretty little flowers here. Good morning, toad, under my flower pot, garter snake among the leaves. Swallows nesting in the eaves. There. Chipmunk sitting by his hole. And a mole. There's another chipmunk. Can you see him? Spiders and ladybugs, dragonflies, and even slugs. To all living things in this place, all the living things, good morning. I think that's the end. Very nice book. Thank you for joining us today. We wanted to also let your moms and caregivers know about an optional activity that you might enjoy. The first activity would be a craft. All you need is cupcake liners, and you can draw the stems or cut them out of construction paper. Even another way, you could use egg cartons and cut those to make a flower. So many different crafts you can make. Miss Jenny fixed this up for us. The other optional thing is to take a listening walk. This is a really good book, but it's very long. But this little girl goes on a listening walk, and she has to be very quiet and only listen to what's going on around her. And that is a good way to learn a lot. So we suggest you go for a walk with your mom, dad, caregiver, and I think you'll really enjoy it. We're really glad to have you here at our digital story time today. Thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you again. And we also wanted to tell you that the library is still available for usage. You can get things put outside. It's called curbside service. So if you want moms, dads, and caregivers, look up online some books you want, and we will put them outside for you. And we want you to be able to get what you need during this time. Thank you again, and have a good evening.